What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. So if you've been here before, thanks for tuning in to another video, and if you're new here, please get down there and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. So today we're getting into something you guys love watching. I'm just kidding, you guys hate these trailer videos, but it's something we just got to get done, and we're almost there, so we're gonna dive into it today. So we left this trailer restoration project we had going on abandoned all summer long because summers can be brutal here in Virginia. So we had to wait for that to pass, and then now we have this cool fall weather, so it's time to get to work. So where we're at right now, it has a fresh paint job, new tires, and I have this box right here full of just wiring tools, and yeah, we're just gonna dive into it today. We're gonna see where everything goes and start wiring everything. Alright, so first on my to-do list is throw some dielectric grease on these connectors here so we don't have any water getting into them. And I want to make this easily serviceable, so I'm gonna add these connectors to basically all the ends of the lights, just in case one blows out or if the connector goes bad or anything. We can literally just unplug it and throw a new connector on a new harness and or light, and we're good to go. So let's get to that first. So I had just enough male connectors to do these 4 lights, and then I ran out. I have a bunch of female ones, but no male ones. I found these, but they're female as well, so can't do the rest of this stuff. This kind of sets us back, but we can keep going. I'm gonna just mount all of these things up, as well as that, and then the junction box, and then go to the store tonight, pick up some more male connectors, and we'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some of this liquid tape right here so that nothing gets in or out. Alright guys, so I'm running into a lot more issues than I anticipated. So in order to have some slack here on the plug, I know it doesn't have to be this long, but this is nowhere near going in here to connect in here. So I'm definitely gonna have to add some wire to these. Like I said, I can pull it a little farther, probably to where this blue wire touches like the hole maybe, but that's about it. So definitely gonna have to add some. I can take care of the adding more wire part, but I don't have any more of this black loom here to cover the wires, so I'm gonna have to order some of this, and then I have to go to the store and get some more, or some longer M6 bolts, and definitely some more female connectors or male connectors. I also have to fix this old light because I'm reusing this one and it's missing one of the connectors. So as you can see, it only has one, and I can't find these lights anywhere, so I'm basically being forced to find a way to fix it. So to end the day, I'm gonna have to go to the store to get the bolts, the male connectors, and see how I can fix that light and get the loom ordered, and then we'll be back tomorrow putting the other connectors on, and then starting to figure out, you know, all the wiring that has to be done. All right guys, next day here. I went to the store yesterday and I had really good luck. So I was able to buy a bunch of male connectors right here. So I have a bunch of those now, and all of these connectors are ready to go. I also picked up some longer M6 bolts, so they can go all the way through the trailer. And then this next part got me really excited. I don't know if you guys are like me, but when I learn something new, even if it's something small but it's something new, I get super excited because like I add that, you know, to my resume. So I love learning new things. So here I was thinking I needed to buy a new light, but it turns out they sell a whole new contact point right here. So this is the old one. As you can see, it's missing one of the 2 pins, and I got it in here. So I tested it out. I put some power to it yesterday and the light lit up, so I'm super stoked on that. It was very exciting to me because, like I said, I thought I would have to buy a whole new one, and I couldn't find any with the 2 bolts back here to mount it up. I could only find, you know, like normal round ones, but no mounting point back here. So I was stressing out, and I didn't know how I was gonna fix it. I had an idea. I was gonna take one of these male connectors and just smash it and see if it would make contact. But I ended up walking into AutoZone and they actually had it, and I was so excited. So the only thing we're missing now is you know, a little piece of wire loom right here for these wires, but that's on the way. I couldn't get that at the store unless I got that ugly like crinkled one, which I didn't want to use on this. So we got some on the way. We're gonna do everything else but this today. Alright, so I got all the lights in. Now I have to see where all 7 colors of the plug go to. And I need to drill a hole somewhere around here because these wires won't go through anywhere. This hole right here is to mount it here. And then this one here is for the other side. So I don't remember exactly how this was put on, but I'm gonna drill a hole so that these 2 wires right here can go clean in there. Alright guys, so I have this bolted up. That's not going anywhere. I have the battery box bolted up. Also not going anywhere. The junction box though, I need bolts that are just a little bit longer, so I have to go get those. And then back here I need M5 bolts, which I don't have, so I have to go buy those as well. I also need more M6 nuts, so I didn't know I needed this many things. The more I get into it, the more I find out more stuff that I need. But that's how it goes with all these car and trailer stuff. So gonna have to go to the store again tonight. Alright guys, so I'm having like a little bit of a brain fart. So I drew out like a schematic of where all the lights are. Now I'm just trying to figure out how to wire everything. Some of it seems straightforward, some of it doesn't. I got everything bolted up into place where everything belongs. It's just a matter of running wires, but I don't want to mess anything up with the wiring. So I think I'm gonna go inside and do a little bit of research. One thing that is bugging me, these are 3 function lights. As you can see, it has 3 wires, but these are only 2. So I know I can wire these for running, braking, and turning, These I can only run them for, I guess, just running, either just running or braking and turning. I don't know, the more I think of it, the more lost I feel. Right now I'm just feeling a little overwhelmed. I think I need to just take a break, think everything through thoroughly, and then come back with a fresh mind and just tackle it. So I'm gonna go inside, do some research, make sure I know how to wire everything. I'm probably gonna write notes so that I don't forget tomorrow, but yeah. So like I said, we have everything in place. It's just a matter of running wires now. Alright guys, so yesterday I went to the store and I got new bolts for basically everything. So everything is bolted down with a nut in the back, so everything is on there, it's not coming off. So I also found out that these lights, they actually get their ground from the bolts. So as you can see, I have the ground hooked up to it. Now if you look, I put one power to one of the leads, the light turns on, and then I'm gonna hook power to the second one, it gets brighter. So off, which is running, this would be like braking, and this would be turn signal. So if I would have known that yesterday, I wouldn't have been so stressed. Now with the breakaway, I know that one goes to the brakes and one goes to the battery. And then on the battery side, one would go to the breakaway, obviously. One would get grounded and one would get power. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on all this wiring, and I will catch back with you guys when I get stuck, because I know it's gonna happen. Alright guys, so this is where we're at and where we're going to end off for tonight, because I have to go edit a video that I need to upload tomorrow. So basically it was a really successful day. As you can see, I got a bunch of stuff wired. So this marker light right here, I'm going to run its own power and ground from the junction box, and then out of the junction box we get all of these cables. This one right here, it needs to be grounded, or the trailer needs to be grounded down from the junction box, so I got a ground right here, and then we got all these wires going to the back. So back here we have all of these cables, and I did another ground right here, and I have this red one here is for the left turn, and then we have 3 wires coming here. So the green one is a running light, basically power for the lights. this white one is the ground, and then this brown one here is the right turn. So the brown will go to these two, and then the red will go to these two, and then the green and white will go to all of them. So just like every other day this week, I have to go to the store again. So I hadn't noticed that most of my females were basically very small compared to what they should be at. If you look at the males that I just bought, way too thick for that. It only goes with that, but I only have a little bit of the big ones and a bunch of the small ones. So tonight I'll throw these on, and then I'll go to the store and buy the rest that I'll be needing. Alright guys, so it's been a few days. I got 2 different sizes of wire loom. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the thinner wire loom on these 2 wires right here, and then the thicker ones on the extension for this part. I'm not gonna go ahead and record this just because it's gonna be way too repetitive. So I will see you guys when it's all said and done. Alright guys, very happy and relieved to tell you guys this, but the wiring is officially done. So right here kind of looks like a rat's nest, but a couple of zip ties will make everything look pretty, so I'm gonna do that. You can see all the wires running to the back and distribute over there. And then here we have the breakaway cables along with the 7-way cables, and they all feed into that hole right there. So like I said, I'm gonna zip tie these as well, and we should be good to go. I'm not big on wiring, so this was very challenging for me, and like I said, I am very relieved to say that I'm finally done with all of this. I checked all the lights, they all work, turn signal, brake, running, everything really. I also checked the brakes. I gave power to the blue wire, and I had my brother pull it. Well, I had my brother pull it before and it would roll. Then I gave power to the blue wire and I had him pull it, and then the wheel was just locked, so it wouldn't move anymore. So brakes are also good, so everything is good. So next on the list will be to put the wood on, and just a couple of bolts to make it look all nice, and some reflective tape on there, and that's basically it. But that's for another episode. So this is where this one ends, finally. I meant to do like the 2 hands touching, but whatever. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, and as always, keep moving forward and stay on the gas.